Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to, you've guessed it, another impromptu video. I'm going to keep this as short as I possibly can. What a beautiful building there right in front of me, eh? Looks like something from some sort of imperial sort of historical movie, probably featuring Michael Caine at some point, with the Brits abroad somewhere, South Africa probably, or maybe some part of India. But anyway, leaving my cynicism and sarcasm to one side for one moment, I hope everybody is doing well. Hope you're navigating your way through the week in relatively fine fettle. I am, so thank you very much for asking. Now, just this quick video I wanted to bring you, just to show you, and just allow the pictures to do the talking really. I'm not going to say too much over them, and it's just going to be a matter of a couple of minutes. But behind me is a building that I'm just going to, walk around with the camera, and I'll say one or two words, but it's just to demonstrate the sort of things I've been talking about recently that many others have looked at and talked about in the past. Although what I'm doing is I'm kind of keeping the topic afloat in my own mind, because it's a stark reminder of the deceit that we are all subjected to on a daily, hourly, minutely, momentarily, always moment basically. It's an occurrence all the time. We're amongst it, So anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around and then I'll show you exactly what I mean. This is a road called Yelverton Road in Bournemouth, and as you can see here in the house to my left, there's quite a bit of scaffolding going on. I've noticed that a few of these older looking buildings are now starting to get a facelift, particularly churches. You might recall I did put a video out a few weeks ago on them facelifting a church here in Bournemouth, one of many churches dotted around in a very narrow proximity. But this is a building I wanted to take you. This is a favourite of mine, certainly mine now. It has become here, and I know a friend of mine, Paul, he likes to point this building out as a great example of how, you can see clearly how the building goes underground. So yes, of course they would have brought the roads up, but what, that high up? And just to give you an example, well, like I say, I'll let the pictures do the talking, and I'll have a couple of words. Yeah, I'm sure that I'm absolutely gazillion percent sure that was not originally meant as a basement wall, yet it's subterranean. And you can see on the right there, to the right of the scaffolding, there are some thin lines there indicating where those blocks have been put next to each other. That's your retaining wall. So they would have pulled that earth back from this building on the times of repurposement, which are the dates they give you on the plaques on the buildings that they say they built them. No, they didn't. They refurbished them, facelifted them, reconstructed them, clapped them, whatever you want to call it, but they certainly did not build these, because there are far too many of them in a time when we just simply did not have the logistical capabilities, never mind everything else, right? But anyway, this building here, this one's called Granville Chambers, and this was supposed to have been built in 1891. Another building built in the same period. I mean, I don't know how many hundreds of buildings that is, just in the few towns and cities that I've visited now over the last year. all built in the same period. I mean, blimey, each human must have had 20 limbs and about 5 brains and must have lived till about 200. Quite incredible. But yeah, so this building here is a great example. Of course, as you can see, they've got some scaffolding in it now, but it doesn't matter. You can still see the point I'm making. You know, so here you can see it go down, right down, and of course next to it you can see where they've concreted it and brought the level up. So, but even that brought up level is well below the level I'm stood on here, which is this road. Anyway, I just wanted to bring you that because I think it's always a fascination. It's become almost an obsession of mine now to notice these things. Far be it from me to obsess over anything. You know, those who know me will understand how I meant that, of course with plenty of tongue-in-cheek as well. But if I hold the camera straight, there you can see. And you know, plenty of people in their environments will have buildings demonstrating exactly that. You know, the front entrance door half underground, basement walls with windows in them where you never would build your foundational walls with windows in them. That would weaken the structure to carry the rest of that. Right? I think it's just a great example. Okay, there you go. Enough to ponder for another day. Oh, and I just wanted to say also, I put a video out yesterday. I mirrored a video from a chap called Ben who runs a channel called Taboo Conspiracy. You'd have to check which one it is, because he's got 1, 2 and 3 I think, because he kept on getting shut down. No surprises there. That's what happens when you're flying over the target. You experience flak. So I decided to put his little 3.5 or so video out, showing yet another proof of how this realm that we reside in cannot possibly be what they tell us it is. Alright, on that profound note, I will leave it here from a sunny but blustery, bit volatile weather-wise Bournemouth today, and I hope to see you all soon. Some of yous much sooner. Take it easy. See yous all later. Take care, and ta-ta for now.